We're starting with a basic question for all candidates. In 90 seconds, describe your platform and your top priorities for Garden City if elected mayor.
My platform really involves four things, and almost everything related to the city can fall into one of these four categories. And so one is smart growth, and how do we manage that? And that just is not like a buzzword, it's like the deep down of how we manage that smart growth. The second category is community engagement, and how do we engage the community to be more participative in the city. And the third is public works, which is how the city operates and runs, police, water, sewer, those elements that are the day-to-day responsibility of the mayor of running that. And then the third is fiscal responsibility. And so that's the budget. Are we operating the black? Are we using the taxpayer dollars wisely? If we have an issue in the city, how do we fund that? And so pretty much all the questions that I get are falling into one of those categories. So if it's in the green belt, it's under the public works. If it's about a development that we're looking to bring in or is being discussed in front of council, that would be smart growth. We want to have community engagement where we have open forums for people to come and talk to the city council members. And so that falls in that category. And then I think fiscal responsibility speaks for itself. We just need to be really wise with people's dollars.
Well, I spent the bulk of my career working in and around communities. I was the Vice President of Government and Community Relations for a corporate bank over 5 states. So I got to work with a lot of communities over that period of time. Helped inform on community assessments and comprehensive plans. I've reviewed more of those than I could probably wrap my arms around at this point. So I've seen a lot of cities that have done incredible things, especially in times of growth or change, to be really thoughtful about building the community that they want. I've also served in 2 publicly elected terms. I've been on the Board of Trustees at the College of Western Idaho and just completed 2 terms as board chair there. During a time that the institution was experiencing extreme growth and change, and have helped lead visioning processes through each of those big areas that the board needed to make decisions on. So when I think about this pivotal time in Garden City, we really need to have a leader that has the experience in going through those big decisions that you need to rally a community around and spend the time to really understand who we are, who we want to be, and ensure that the growth that's taking place is happening through us, not to us.
My top community priorities are elder, family, and child safety first would be my top one. Education of police officers, teachers, parents, students, grandparents, and community members. I want to create a child safety first curriculum that needs to be done and that we could market to the greater good made by the students for 100 languages of healing. It's a total open market. I want to have our police force create safety education for themselves and go through this. I also think that police officers need self-care time that they should be paid for on the force, and teachers. It's all we should have healing time paid for so we can pull ourselves out of complex trauma. Connection is protection is what I'm looking at, and groomer safety curriculum. I also want to create a community farmers market where our kids and the elderly who are together and creating, where we can sell and create things for our community.